All right, and let me share my screen and then I will go through this. Any questions you have, um, just throw them in the chat and I will answer them. Like I can't see your questions as I'm talking, but at the end of class, any questions you have, I'll look through, I'll review it, I'll answer it. Um, don't hesitate. Oh, here comes Kelly too. Oh, good. Okay. I'll add Kelly. And then the fun part, I'm going to spin this wheel of names at the end of class and we'll pick a winner for these classes. I love to do like a custom roller ball. Okay, so the roller ball will be, I don't know where Kelly, oh, there's Kelly. Okay, so I'll pick a winner and we'll do a custom roller ball for you. So whatever your top concern is for health and wellness, we can customize and make a roller ball just for you. Okay, so we'll do wheel of names at the end. I will start off here. And just so I know your familiarity with essential oils, just put like a 1 in the comments if you are currently like using essential oils, like you're incorporating them, they're part of your routine, that it's something that you are already. Let's see. Why can I see it? Okay, all right, Joan, I got a 1 for you. So I know that you know oils, you're using them, you love them. That's awesome. Okay, all right. Tabitha's a 3. All right, so maybe that's that you haven't used them at all. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so 1 means you're using them. 2 means you've kind of dabbled a little bit. 3 means like they're brand new. Okay, all right. Okay, Tabitha's at a 1. Okay, all right, somewhat perfect. Okay, no, that's okay. I was like, oh, Tabitha's a 3. All right, perfect. So now I know. All right, so let me present just so I kind of know. I feel like this is going to be a good class to be able to cover everything, everything health and wellness. Okay, wherever you're at. So make sure that you've got a pen and paper, something that you can write down to be able to take notes. That you've got water nearby. Stay hydrated, especially if you have any essential oils, have them with you. I love to have oils. I mean, I'm surrounded with them. Every single room in our house has them, but just make sure you have them close by. I always find that a great comfort. And when we are using essential oils, making sure that you're hydrated, is a good thing too. And I think Kelly's getting out her samples that I sent her. Yay! Okay, there they are. Aren't they cute? Yeah. So if you got samples from me, be sure to take those out. Some of my favorites. I think I got peppermint and wild orange in there, which is perfect for this time of year. All right, I will dive in without further ado. Okay, so when I start off a class, I think it's really important for you to kind of, know where you're at. What are your top 3 health concerns? Is it stress, anxiety, pain, inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support, lacking in energy or motivation, feeling overwhelmed, or maybe it's all of the above, right? Maybe it's all the things, which is totally fine because as we learn, all of these things are connected. Okay. So it's totally understandable if it is more than 3, but if we can kind of hone in and start to focus and really address those issues, we can start to just tackle it one at a time so it isn't so overwhelming. Okay. Because we're going to cover all of this tonight. All right. So the first, this is so weird. This is not the way that it looked when I presented it or practiced it earlier today, but we're moving forward. Okay. So some things that you need to know, especially if you're just starting out or just starting to incorporate essential oils into your daily routine. It's really important to know that your essential oils are going to be, specifically when we're talking about doTERRA, that they're going to be natural and safe. Okay. I'm only going to talk about doTERRA oils for a few reasons. First of all, there is a lot of junk on the market. So I would say 85% of what you see on the market for essential oils has been adulterated in some way. That means that either they've added a fragrance to them, or they have been diluted down in some way, like with a coconut oil or something like that, so that they lose their potency. So you have to apply a lot of it to be able to have it for it to have any effectiveness. Okay. So that is the difference when you're using doTERRA oils specifically. These are considered a medical grade. They are a pharmaceutical grade essential oil that is going to be 100% pure. So the bottle of peppermint that you're looking at, that is 100% pure peppermint oil. Nothing's been added, nothing's been taken away. The other thing that makes doTERRA different is that we're sourcing our oils from all over the world. And when we source our oils where the plants grow in nature, the effectiveness or the oil that we're extracting is going to be a lot more potent. So a little bit is going to go a long way. 1 to 2 drops per application, you're going to notice a big difference. Okay. So, the cool thing is when you're using essential oils, there's not going to be any negative side effects or addictions. All right. This is going to be simply extracts from plants with amazing side benefits. So, just remember that we don't have negative side effects, but we have additional side benefits when we're using them and applying them or incorporating them, having them in a diffuser on a regular basis. This is going to provide these additional side benefits for you. We talked about the purity and the potency, and know that they're going to be 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So, like 1 drop of peppermint is going to be equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. All right. So, a little bit is going to go a long way. And all of these oils are certified pure tested grade. That means that every single doTERRA bottle has gone through rigorous third-party testing, about 30 to 50 different tests on each oil to make sure that we always have that consistency in that purity and that potency. And you can see that right on the bottom of your bottles. So on the bottom of the bottle, there will be a little code there. And you can put that code in right on their website, and it will tell you all the testing results and where that oil came from right on the website. So they're tracking every single bottle to ensure that purity and that potency. It's so important. Okay. All right. So peppermint. This is one I love to talk about. If you got a sample from me, I always sample out peppermint because it's one of my favorites. And it's one that is one of our Swiss Army knives of essential oils. Okay. So super easy to use. It packs a lot of punch. So if you have it, open it up when you smell it. You can put 1 to 2 drops like in your hand and just rub it together. And you don't even have to put it up like close to your face. You can just be rubbing it right here. And those volatile compounds will release into the air and you can feel that peppermint. You can feel the energy. This is really great to help us get into action, avoiding sluggish afternoons, especially like today. It was just a gray day. I'm just kind of waiting to figure out if it's going to rain, if it's going to snow, what it's going to be. We just don't know. And so it's wearing, it's tiring throughout the day. So instead of grabbing like a caffeine, a coffee, or something sugary, you can just do 1 to 2 drops of peppermint, rub it together, and you will feel that instant energy. It also helps like with focusing. So if you've got a long day or if you do a lot of work like at a computer, this will kind of help to do like a little mental reset for you. 5 to 10 seconds with your peppermint will make a huge difference. It's a great way to naturally cool the body. So if you tend to run a little bit warmer or like summer is not your friend and you're just like always trying to find ways to be able to cool down, or if you have like hot flashes, peppermint, or for me, I always get hot in the kitchen, right? When we're cooking and moving around and we've got, the oven going or whatever it may be, I always get toasty in there. So I always will have a little bit of peppermint and rub that on just to keep me cool. Great for muscle tension and tightness. You can just rub it right into your shoulders. So if you did do a drop of peppermint on your hands and rubbed it together, you smelled it, you can take that same drop and just rub it right into your shoulders. It feels incredible. Also, really great for fresh breath. You can do that same drop. If it's still on your hand, you can just rub your finger and just do a tap to your tongue, and you can feel that peppermint. It's pretty incredible. Or even stomach issues, helping and aiding in with digestion. Helping to set those goals, get clarity. Again, peppermint's the one that's just going to kind of clear out that brain fog, and it's instantly energizing. When I go through and you see an oil, if it says A, T, and I, A is going to mean aromatic, T means topical, I means internal. There's a million other ways to use peppermint. It's so great for, as we're hopefully moving into the spring season, trying to work on like keeping ants away or mice away. Great to be able to put in a spray for any of your plants to keep aphids away, things like that. Peppermint is amazing. So it does all the things. Okay. So the second thing to know about your essential oils is that they're going to be extremely effective. So we know that they're going to be safe for everyone in the home, and they're also going to be very effective. We are working with the body on a cellular level. So they actually have the ability to permeate your cell membrane. What makes it different than any kind of like a medication or anything that anyone can prescribe for you is this. Okay. So, two things that can harm your cells. This is your cell right here. We're going to do a little biology 101. And bacteria is right here that lives on the outside of the cell, and viruses live on the inside of the cell. Okay. Bacteria and viruses. When you go to the doctor and you have a bacterial infection, they can always prescribe a prescription for you, right? It should clear up that bacterial infection within 7 to 10 days. It does wreak havoc on your immune system in the fact that when we take something like an antibiotic, when it goes into the system, it doesn't have a way to decipher what is good bacteria and what is bad bacteria. So it just comes through like choo, 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 and just wipes out all the bacteria, right? And so it is combating and it is getting rid of the bacterial infection, but it's also eliminating all that good, healthy bacteria, that healthy microflora, that microbiome that our body really works to be able to protect us, right? We know we have to have that good bacteria in our system. And that can take a while to build back up. So that is one, obviously negative side effect of taking an antibiotic. Doesn't mean like you should never take an antibiotic. There are definitely times when you need it. But the cool thing is that your essential oils will help to eliminate that bacteria. And they do have a way to decipher of what is good bacteria and what is bad bacteria. Okay. The other amazing thing is that your essential oils do have the ability to penetrate your cell membrane and stop the replication of any viruses. So, again, when you're going to the doctor and you have a bacterial infection, they can prescribe that prescription. But when it's a virus, they usually tell you what, right? You just have to go home. You have to get plenty of rest, drink lots of fluids, let nature run its course. There's nothing we can do. And that's because this cell has this nice oily membrane that protects it. And medications are water based synthetics. And when they're water based, they cannot penetrate this oily membrane. They cannot get at the viruses living inside of the cell. So, what's really important to know is that your essential oils can not only stop the replication of the bacteria living on the outside, but also the viruses living on the inside. Okay. This doesn't mean that you're never going to get sick, but it does mean that you are going to hopefully, if you're using your oils consistently. For us and our family, we work really hard in being proactive about our health. So we'll have different oils going in the diffuser, we have them on our nightstand, we apply them topically to be able to stay healthy. That's the whole goal. We don't want to wait to start to use these until we're sick. We want to work and focus on staying healthy. So this has been a great tool and a great way to use it. And then if you do get sick, which again, this is actually not a really bad thing. It actually helps to even build up and strengthen your immune system even more. Your recovery time is going to be a lot faster. Okay. So that's how oils are actually working with our body. Something like if you want to know like how fast essential oils can actually work, within 22 seconds of like applying them or diffusing them, or even adding a drop to your water. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Within 22 seconds, these oil molecules will reach the brain. And within 2 minutes, they're found in the bloodstream. And within 20 minutes, they will impact every cell of your body. They are that effective and powerful. So, On guard. This is going to be what's called our oil of protection. Okay, just think someone's on guard, right? Going to battle for you. On guard is a blend. It has wild orange in it, eucalyptus in it, clove and cinnamon, and wild orange. So these five oils work synergistically together to be able to support and protect your immune system. So great one to put in the diffuser. I'll show you what a diffuser looks like in a little bit. If you haven't used one before, it's totally okay. It's one of the quickest and easiest ways to get comfortable using your essential oils in your home. This is a great one. I love it in the diffuser because it actually cleans and purifies the air. It's working to eliminate those airborne pathogens. And so, something so different than like a candle that's burning, which may smell good, it's not doing anything to benefit your health and wellness. Using a diffuser and putting something like On Guard in there, it's going to be really great. It smells really good if you think about like what that would smell like I said, with the clove and the cinnamon, the wild orange, eucalyptus and rosemary. I love the way this oil smells. And we're also doing the wonderful service of cleaning and purifying the air at the same time. Clove and cinnamon are especially powerful because of their incredible antiviral properties. Okay. You can apply this topically, I say, to the feet and the spine because these are key areas. Your feet are just a great place to put your oils, super easy to apply, and they soak up into your system really easily because there's no sebaceous glands on the bottoms of your feet. Okay. Sebaceous glands means like a waterproof barrier. So there's no sebaceous glands on our hands and our feet. That's why when we go swimming, like our hands and feet get all wrinkled up. It's because there's no protective barrier on our hands and our feet. So when we're putting the oils on, they get soaked up pretty easily. And we think about like reflexology, all those things. You don't have to study a reflexology, graph. As long as you're just putting the oils on your feet, you're going to be just fine. Spine is your information highway. So if we're putting our oils on the spine, the oils actually communicate with our body. We share 60% of our DNA with plants. So when we're actually using them and applying them, our body, they speak the same language. Okay. So your body knows where you need this most. Also really good for sore throats. So I'll put a drop of On Guard into like a little shot glass with some water and then just swish it back and gargle with it. Let it get into those crevices of your throat. You can just swallow it, no problem, or spit it out if you don't want to. But it is safe to ingest. Okay. We got the A, the T, and the I here. And it will really help with supporting any kind of that. For me, I just know when I start to get sick, that first like tickle in my throat, this is what I'll do. You could also do like a spoonful of honey in your tea with a drop of On Guard and mix that up. That is also really a great way to incorporate. Okay. I have a friend who, like, she has tea every single night and then she just does it. That's part of her routine. A drop of the On Guard with the honey and mixes it up in her tea. And she has that every single night. So, great way to really focus on, like I said, staying healthy. Another great one that I love when we're talking about like immune support and you want to know maybe how to incorporate essential oils into your cleaning in your home, something much safer than some of the harsh toxic chemicals that are available. Abode is our refreshing blend. This is incredible. This came out, right after 2020 to be able to address, specific issues. And there's lime in here. There's Litsea, cassia, lemon eucalyptus, tea tree, arborvitae, a special type of eucalyptus called kochii, cilantro, lavandin, and lemon myrtle. Okay, all of these are incredible in supporting our immune system. They are antiviral. They are antibacterial, and they're great and easy to clean with. Okay. So we have a whole abode line with doTERRA as far as cleaning purposes. We have the oil. We also have like a cleaner concentrate. We have a hand wash. We have a dish soap. We've got laundry pods, dishwasher pods, all the things. But you can be so effective just with the oil itself. Okay. You can make it up into your own surface cleaner. It's great on fighting stains or grease. My son had was playing video games in his room, and he didn't know it, but he loves to just kind of like rock. His chair is not a rocking chair, but he loves to rock in the chair. And so he's sitting there kind of rocking back and forth playing games, completely oblivious to anything else that's going on. And there was a pen underneath the chair. So as he's rocking, he just completely busted this entire pen, and there was ink all over the carpeting, and we actually used a boat. It took like three good scrubbings with it, but we were able to get pen out. I know people who've been able to get blood out with a boat. It is a great cleaner, really good on fighting grease. It's also a great insect deterrent. So as we're, like I said, we're moving into the spring and summer. This is a great one you could put in the diffuser and even bring it outside to help keep those pesky insects away. And it's a great odor spray. So you can put it, you can use it as a surface cleaner, and then as you're spraying counters, you can walk in the back hall and spray people's shoes or pet areas, all those things. A Bode is a great one. And the reason why, okay, there's actual science behind this. So a Bode is, again, that refreshing blend. And we talk about this zone of inhibition. Okay. So that means that with the abode oil, there's what we call a no zone that completely protects from any kind of a bacteria developing. All right, so you can see with these little petri dishes. I miss petri dishes. I haven't really played with one since my daughter was in high school. We did a project together, but they're kind of cool, right? And it's interesting to see how this works. So this was a bacteria that there was no, this is the control, and this is with 1 drop of abode oil. So you can see after 2 days, you can see that this is starting to develop here. There isn't really anything going on. Day 3, you can see the difference here. Day 4, it's starting to creep in a little bit here. It's not as bad as over there. And then day 5, this is completely black. And this is still protected around where we did just 1 drop of that oil. And then here we are, even darker, blacker, grosser. And again, here, that is that zone of inhibition where 1 drop. So you can imagine that's just putting 1 drop, but imagine just using it as a surface cleaner and, wiping down your counters. What a difference that's going to make. So that is a boat oil. It's incredible. One of our absolute favorites here at the Kading House. Okay. Another thing to note is that your essential oils are going to be very affordable because they are literally pennies per dose. Remember, we talked about the purity and the potency, and they're going to be more affordable than your traditional healthcare in the respects that there's a couple reasons why I say this. One is that this is going to be your first line of defense. Okay. When you have your essential oils, we always work to help people kind of get started with the top oils to be able to replace your medicine cabinet. And so they're going to be your first line of defense. It's extremely empowering because you can start to, like I said, when I talked about On Guard being when I feel that tickle in my throat, I'm using my On Guard right away. I'm gargling with it. It's part of my daily routine. I've got it in the diffuser. It's keep working to, support my immune system. But this is something that you can use because for me, my kids, they would always get sick in the middle of the night, right? That's when it would happen. It'd be 2 in the morning, or we'd be on vacation, right? Just the most difficult times it could possibly be is when they would get sick, and so we would use our oils, and so this would be a great way to be able to still be able to enjoy our vacation and not have to spend the whole time in urgent care, or in the middle of the night. I can get them something right away to be able to help to support them. We also save, we don't have the copay, right? We don't have to do the time of making the appointment, sitting in the waiting room, driving to the appointment, waiting to hear what the answer is, having to go pick up a prescription. Like all of that adds up. Okay. We may not think about it, because it's a little bit here and there, but like when you think about it all in one day, usually if someone's going to the doctor, like it takes a whole afternoon, right? So this is a great alternative for that. You've got those natural solutions right at your fingertips. And I can tell you that our family saves hundreds of dollars every year because, like I said, this is our first line of defense. This is our go to. My kids are teenagers now, and they're pretty well educated just because we've been living this lifestyle. So they know what to reach for when they have a health concern. My daughter, she could feel a cold sore starting. And so she grabbed her Melissa oil 2 days ago, and there's no cold sore, right? She's like, I knew it was coming. I could feel it. Melissa's my favorite oil. It's a little expensive, but we use it for those purposes, right? We have it there. And whenever she feels the sign of a cold sore, that's the oil that she puts on, and it never appears, which is she's so thankful for that. I mean, teenage girls do not want cold sores, right? Okay, let's dive in. I'll tell you my two favorite oils that have saved us the most amount of money when we talk about our health and wellness. One is lavender, which you may not think like that would be for your, health and wellness, because sometimes people just think of lavender like, oh, it smells good, right? It's calming. It's going to help me sleep. It's very relaxing. That's very true. But lavender is also very calming for the skin. So any kind of cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, even splinters, anything like that, lavender is going to be so beneficial for the skin. So all three of my kids always have this in their gym bag. They all play sports. So any kind of like slide on the floor, like a floor burn, anything like that, or bruising, lavender is incredible. Even like a burned tongue. So like for me, I cannot wait for dinner. I get so excited. And when it's like pizza or soup or something like that, I like have a hard time waiting for it to be able to cool off. And it will inadvertently always end up with a burned tongue or the burned roof of my mouth. So you can literally just take that lavender and then just apply it to wherever the burn is, and it will help to heal and repair that skin a lot faster. It's also a natural antihistamine. So as we move into spring, I'm saying it again, and those seasonal threats start to enter, lavender is a natural antihistamine. Okay, natural way to work with your body to be able to combat those issues, and great for head tension too. Again, helping the body to be able to relax, reducing panic and overwhelm. Any of those things. Just remember lavender. We know lavender to be calming, but now you can remember that it's going to be really calming for the skin too. So we always keep this one in the kitchen, also just for like any cuts or burns. It's incredible. Or bee stings. So my husband, when he was working over in the landscape, for a couple summers, they were doing an irrigation system, and got into like a wasp hive or beehive or something like that, and they were just swarming all over. He and his partner had several bites all over them, or stings, I guess that's what they're called. Um, and they put lavender on them right away. And because it's a natural antihistamine, then they didn't have any of the swelling or itching or anything like that. Like you could see where they had gotten attacked, but it was just a mark there. There was no reaction to it, which was really incredible. So they could continue to work throughout the day. Yay. Okay, and then the other one that our family could not live without is Digestin. Again, this is one that you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. And this, as you can guess, is going to be our digestive blend. It's so great for helping with digestive relief. Okay, any kind of, we say it covers everything from the mouth to the south. So whatever it may be, whether it's gas or bloating or indigestion or constipation or diarrhea or even a nervous stomach, Digestin is going to help to calm the stomach down. Really great for acid reflux. So people who struggle with that, I've had them just apply Digestin right on their sternum, and it has helped a lot with that. Or motion sickness. So if you're going on a car trip, or if you are, cruising or whatever it may be, boating, Digestin is a great one to have on hand. Even for sinus pressure. So you can dilute this down with some coconut oil in a roller ball, and then just apply it right to the cheekbones, right where you feel that pressure, and it will help to relieve that. Remember that 80% of our immune system is in your gut. So it's really important that we have a proper functioning digestive system. So this is a great tool to be able to incorporate to make sure that things are running properly and smoothly. Okay. Love this one. All right. So now let's talk about the three ways that you can use oils in your home. All right. We know they're safe. We know they're effective. We know they're going to be affordable. Now, how are you going to incorporate them into your daily routine? Okay. First way, and I have to apologize. I think there's going to be two slides that pop up about aromatic use. So I'll just skip on to the next one. But if you're wondering what a diffuser is, okay, this is a diffuser right here. And so what you do, it's basically a crock pot for your essential oils. Okay. So you fill it up with water, regular lukewarm water. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and put about 6 to 8 drops of your essential oils in there. We share all the time really great diffuser recipes. However, you can feel free to mix and try different things. I always like to take a couple bottles, open up the tops, and smell them back and forth, and see if I like the way it smells. If you like the way it smells in your hand, you'll like the way it smells in the diffuser. Okay, you really can't go wrong. Nothing's going to blow up. You're going to be totally fine. Just set it and forget it. Super easy. Okay. It has an amazing impact on the room. Everybody in the room is going to benefit emotionally, but also remember how we're cleaning and purifying the air when we're using our diffusers. So, if you're wondering how the essential oils actually work and how they impact our emotions, this is kind of a step by step guide, knowing that, like either you're inhaling the oil or you're smelling it from the diffuser. And those molecules of each oil are going to go into the back of your nostril, and they go to this epithelium patch where those molecules attach to your cell receptors. Right there is where they're converted to nerves that send that odor information to the olfactory bulb in the brain. Okay. And this bulb communicates directly with the amygdala, the hippocampus, and those other brain structures. So the olfactory bulb is really important to know that this is what connects our limbic system. It's linked to emotions. It affects your heart rate, your blood pressure, your breathing, memory, stress, even hormone balance. All of that stems from our limbic system. So this is a great way to be able to communicate. Yeah, here's the other one because I didn't know which one I like better. You guys can let me know which one you like better. But again, aromatic use, we're going to positively affect the mood. We're going to clean the air. We're going to support the respiratory system. And again, this is just a great way to be able to explain that olfactory bulb is sending that information to the amygdala, which converts that aroma into emotions and memories. And those aroma memories are then stored, and they create that trigger response like calming or focus or joy, right? We're creating that anchor. I think I like this one better. Okay, so what are great ones to put in your diffuser? Breathe. This is our respiratory blend. This is going to really help to open up the airways. It's also very calming. So my daughter loves to diffuse this one. She doesn't struggle with breathing, but she just said, I just like the way I feel when I diffuse it. So this is one we're only going to be using aromatically and topically. Again, opening the airways. It helps to reduce snoring because we're opening up those airways. So it's a total amazing marriage saver. We're allowing more oxygen to the lungs. So it's great for like a pre workout. I love to roll this on before I go for a walk or a run or something like that. And I find that, again, we're getting more oxygen to the lungs, a lot less stress on the body. Helps to soothe the stress or anxiety. Again, it has that calming effect, and it's going to be great to support the lungs during those seasonal changes or seasonal threats that I talked about. Breathe is a great one to get in the diffuser. A brand new one that, oh, my picture doesn't show, is called Shinrin Yoku. It just came out in October, and it is our forest bathing blend. It is very calming and grounding. It helps to present and help us to be present and a little bit more aware of nature and our surroundings. It's very rejuvenating. It has lemon, patchouli, magnolia leaves, Siberian fir, cypress, cardamom, hinoki, lavender, grapefruit, geranium, and lemon petitgrain in it. So I'll just have to show you what it looks like later. But I have this great little diffuser blend recipe for you guys. I'll send that to you guys in an email, okay? Because I love this oil. It's one of my brand new favorites, and super helping with mood management. Okay, another great one when we talk about mood management is Balance. This is one of my very first doTERRA oils. And this one has spruce leaf, hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus in it. Great if you're feeling restless or anxious. You can apply it right to the heart for any kind of grief or depression. It's also going to help to support with mood swings or hot flashes. And you can put this one on the bottoms of your feet to help with fear issues, okay? This is a great way to be able to explain how these oils work with our bodies. So, this is balance oil, and that's my dog Piper, who's usually like we call her Piper Hyper in the car because she gets so excited, so worked up, and she just like is just excited, right? But it makes it a difficult car ride. And so, when we use balance on her, she's just calm and relaxing. She, loves and will fall asleep in the car, which she would never do before. But that's because, okay, this was actually a red blood cell scan taken from a dog. And the dog had anxiety, was stressed out. They took the slide. This is what the cells look like. Okay, they the cortisol levels are high there. The oxygen has been, removed from the cells, and that's why they look all compacted and tight on each other. And when they apply balance to the dog, you can just put this on your hands and just work it in on the fur or on the collar is a great place because the oils stay there for a little bit longer. I think this was within 10 minutes, they did another blood test and the cells were all reoxygenated again. So the cortisol and the hormone, those stress hormones had been eliminated from the body. And the cells had been reoxygenated so they can flow and ease throughout the body so there isn't that tightness and that tension. So it does really work with our body. It's incredible. So that's Piper's favorite oil for sure. Okay, adaptive is another great one when we're talking about emotional support. This is our calming blend. It has lavender, neroli, rosemary, wild orange, spearmint, copaiba, magnolia. This is helping to feel calm and centered. We call it alert serenity. Okay, so I hate things that just have people feeling completely out of it, right? They're so relaxed that they can't do anything. Well, that's really, frustrating because I want to be relaxed, but I got a lot to do. So this is a great way to be able to use to be able to help you with feeling calm, but feeling clear and focused. Okay, one of my favorite oils to recommend, especially for students taking quizzes or tests or stressful work environments, or maybe you're just overwhelmed with all the things that you got to do on a daily basis. This is a great one to incorporate into your daily routine. So it's helping with the stress and anxiousness. Really great with adding with Epsom salts for a bath. It comes as a roller ball. It comes as the oil itself. And then there's actual capsules. So our family, both myself, my husband, my son doesn't, he's not too stressed out, but my two daughters, they're teenagers and they take one of these every single morning. Okay. Let's jump into another way that you can use your oils. So we talked about aromatic use. Now we're going to talk about topical. All right, actually putting these oils on your skin, and the reason why is because you have will have great localized benefits. We're going to apply right to the area of concern. So the reason why, when we talk about applying topically, you want to layer this with a what's called a fractionated coconut oil. I always recommend always adding this to your order or making sure that you have it on hand because it's going to make your oils even more effective. Okay. So fractionated means that all the fats have been pulled out. It's going to be in liquid form all the time. And so you can just do my ratio is usually 3 drops of your coconut oil to 1 drop of the oil that you want to use. Okay, 3-to-1 ratio. And so when we do that, it's going to help to give your oils weight. So they're going to stay localized for a longer period of time. It's also going to help with any kind of like sensitivity to an oil. And it's also, you're going to be able to cover a larger surface area. Okay. You're going to be able to, if you're putting oil on someone's back, you can be able to cover the entire back with that 3-to-1 ratio. Okay. Instead of trying to put a whole bunch of oils all over the place. So you can see this is without the carrier oil. This is with the carrier oil. So it's going to be able to drive in a little bit deeper. So I know it's kind of confusing. I remember when I first got started and I'm like, I don't want to dilute my oils. I want, maximum strength. Give it to me hardcore. I want it all. But as you can see, you're going to get a much better benefit when we layer in a carrier oil. Yes, it is diluting it down in some way, but it's also keeping it localized for a longer period of time. All right. So, which oils would be great to be using topically? And again, like there's a lot of oils, like obviously digestin, lavender, on guard, peppermint. You can always use all those topically, balance, all those things. But I want to highlight a couple that like we use topically on a daily basis. So if anyone struggles with any kind of aches and pains, Deep Blue is my absolute favorite. This is going to be able to help to soothe any kind of sore muscles. It's also great for healthy circulation. You can massage it into the legs before bed for any kind of like growing pains, muscle cramps, spasms, anything like that. It's great for any kind of tension or tightness. So you can massage it into the neck. Maybe it's just been a long day. Bottoms of the feet feels really good too. Or the lower abdomen to ease any kind of muscle cramps. So it comes as an oil itself. There's actually a rub, which is like a cream form, and then there's a stick, which looks like a little like a deodorant stick, and you can just I know apply it that way too. So that has the addition of the copaiba oil, which is really good for supporting the nervous system. Great things for skin, applying topically, oregano and tea tree oil. Oregano is great for any kind of skin tags or warts. It's also great to be able to put like in a little veggie cap for immune support. Tea tree is really good for a healthy scalp. So, especially in the winter months, people tend to get a drier scalp, right? And so, we just have this one in the shower. And when we're shampooing or conditioning, we just add a couple drops of the tea tree and massage that in, and it keeps the scalp really healthy. Also, any kind of athlete's foot, keeping the nail beds really healthy. Tea tree is really supportive. And you can also use it for cleaning. So you can use it to clean showers and toilets because it's got that antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral, all those things. So it's really great to be able to spray down surfaces. Okay, so what's the last way that you can use your oils? Internally, okay? Not all oils you're going to use internally, the majority of them you can, but a great way to know if you can is to look at the side of the bottle. And so if it has supplemental facts listed on the side, that means that it's safe to ingest, okay? When we're ingesting, that means that we're either going to be adding it like to your water or a smoothie or cooking with them, okay? We do have a whole class on cooking with essential oils. Water intake, this is probably one of the easiest ways to incorporate your essential oils. I love this because when I add a drop of like lemon or tangerine or wild orange to my water, um, it tastes good. So I'm going to be drinking more. Okay. Our whole goal is to drink half of your weight in ounces. So if you weigh 120 pounds, you're going to drink 60 ounces of water a day. Okay. So it's going to vary for each person, but that should really be your goal because 70% of our body's water, 80% of our skin is water. 75% of our brain is water. It helps to convert our food into energy, right? It really helps with the digestive system. It's helping our body to absorb nutrients and it moves toxins and cleanses the body. Okay. So I've always got it by my side here just to work on staying hydrated, especially in the winter months. People don't think about it as much, but it's really important to know winter can be really dry, right? So we want to make sure that we're hydrating just as much as we do in the summer months. Lemon, this is a great first kind of citrus oil to work on incorporating into your routine. This is the oil of focus. It is one you can use aromatically, topically, or internally. Great for cleansing the body. Really good for acid reflux, which may be a little confusing because you're like, lemon sounds like it might be kind of acidic, right? But lemon oil, the doTERRA lemon oil, is actually coming from the rind. It's not coming from the juice or the fruit at all. So when we extract this oil from the rind or the like the zest, if you've ever like zested a lemon before, that is the same thing as the oil itself here, and it actually is making the body more alkaline and less acidic. So the more alkaline we can make our body, the better that we can fight disease, the less acid reflux issues that we're going to have. Okay. So it's going to be a lot different than like you just squeezing a lemon in your water. That is going to lead to stomach acidity and also eat away at the enamel on your teeth. So this is a great way to combat that acidity. Easy to clean the home with this. It's also a great produce cleaner. So I will take a bowl and like put my berries in there, fill it up with water, 1 to 2 drops of lemon, let it sit there for about 10 minutes, and then just rinse off in a colander. Okay. It's amazing what it can remove from, especially berries. That's a hard one to clean, right? Really good for mental clarity, helping to stay engaged. Again, just 1 drop to your water. We only want to use stainless steel or glass because lemon oil is designed or works to eliminate phytochemicals or plastics out of the body. Okay, we get plastic buildup all the time from just the exposure of plastic. It's everywhere. And so adding a drop stainless steel or glass because it will actually eat away at plastic containers. So we want to avoid those anyway, right? Okay. Frankincense. This is an absolutely wonderful oil. We say, when in doubt, frank it out. This is going to really work to help to promote calm feelings. It's also a great anti-aging tool, so you can add this to like your moisturizer. It's going to help your cells to perform optimally. It eases anxious feelings. It helps with aches and pains and with focusing. So for me, frankincense is on my nightstand. I have this app. It's a free app. It's called Soul Space. If you're into any kind of like a religious meditation, this is a great app to check out. And it's about 7 or 8 minutes in the morning. And I just, will cup and inhale my frankincense. I'll smell it and then just rub it on, and it really helps me to like stay calm and focus during that meditation instead of worrying about the 8 billion things that I have to do throughout the day. Okay. So Frank is awesome. Okay, a couple more things I want to touch on before we wrap up. doTERRA is so much more than essential oils. I know I highlighted some of the key oils tonight. We love them, we use them, but they're kind of like icing on the cake. Okay. It's really important that we have a really strong foundation of our health and wellness. Especially when we first get started. So one of my favorite products, it is doTERRA's number one most reordered product. It has a 30-day money back guarantee. It's called Lifelong Vitality, and it has three different things. Okay, it has the Microplex VMZ. This is a whole food multivitamin and mineral. A whole food multivitamin is really important to note because that means that your body can 100% metabolize it. So this means it's going to be like 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables, and it's going to be 100% absorbable by your body. V alpha CRS is really important because this is powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress out of the body. And the E omegas, this is omega 3, 6, and 9s. And there's also 9 different essential oils in here. But this is going to be really important for your brain and your heart health. So we're focusing on eye, brain, nervous system, those antioxidants, liver function, digestive health, more energy. Okay. This has a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't have more energy during the day, better sleep at night, less aches and pains, and better mood management, you can return the empty bottles after 30 days. So it's going to help with immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy inflammatory response. Okay. All those things. This is a little more of a highlight showing it's supporting the brain, the joint, cardiovascular development, mood and stress management, immune support. Great for having those crucial nutrients for helping cells to build healthy organs, tissues, body systems, healthy hair, skin, and nails, and supporting that sleep and energy levels. Okay. And another little highlight about it, like you would have to spend more than $250 on all these little individual things that, I mean, my grandparents were so good about taking vitamins. They would get out, they actually had a shoebox full of all the, vitamins that they would take every single day. And it was just such a process to watch them take that, every day. God bless them. But it was expensive, right? And a lot of it even doesn't even get properly absorbed by the body. So this is really important to note that we're getting that better absorption and we're getting those full spectrum ingredients. No GMOs, no dyes, no fillers, no synthetics, nothing like that. That's a whole class in itself, actually. Our team right now is doing a whole deep dive on what we call a Wellness Wednesday that we offer for our customers, and we're diving into like each one of those supplements and the benefits of it. If you're interested in metabolism, I think I'm teaching this class in March with like a whole class on it. But we have an incredible system called MetaPower to really help to regulate your metabolism. Your metabolism, it influences your energy, your weight, your body composition, even your cognitive performance. So we put together this incredible system to be able to help for people that are struggling with brain fog, mood swings, sleep issues, sagging skin, low energy, weight gain, sugar cravings, glucose spikes, all those things. MetaPower is going to help. Okay, it's going to be really supportive. This system has three different steps with it. Okay. One is the metabolic blend itself. This is the oil. It has grapefruit and lemon, cinnamon, grapefruit, lemon, cinnamon, ginger, and peppermint in it. Okay. And so this is, I have a whole video on like how to use the oil itself. But you can use this in your water. You can add it to your smoothie. You can even dry brush with it to help combat those problem areas like your stomach or your hips, something like that. We also have a gum that has the MetaPower oil in it. We have soft gels that you can take like after a meal. I find that this really helps with curbing sugar cravings, or these little tiny little beadlets. I love those middle of the afternoon when I have that sugar craving, when I would love to go across the street to the bakery and be able to, get a donut or some little high energy pick me up thing. I'll have these beadlets instead, and it really curbs my cravings for sugar. It's also going to regulate your metabolism. It's going to help to balance your energy throughout the day. And it inhibits fat cell maturation, which means it's protecting your fat cells from get blowing up and getting bigger. Okay, pretty incredible. The other step, the other two things that go with it is what we call the metabolic assist. You're going to take this, one of these, with your highest carbohydrate meal of the day. Okay. And what it is, it also has berberine in it and mulberry leaf extract. And what that does is it prevents your body from absorbing too much sugar or too many carbohydrates. Okay. So we're going to decrease those glucose spikes because every time we have a glucose spike, it releases oxidative stress in the body. We're helping to regulate that blood sugar, which will help to stabilize your energy throughout the day. And then the fun thing is our collagen. So this is going to have 9 different types of collagen in it. It also has resveratrol, hyaluronic acid, liposomal vitamin C, biotin, all these great things for your body. It's going to help with obviously healthy hair, skin, and nails if you're familiar with collagen. But because we have 9 different types of collagen in here, it's also going to help with immune support, brain development, digestion, connective tissue, joints, okay, even cognitive function, and good sleep at night, okay? That's all, like, again, a whole nother class, but it's something definitely to entertain or to think about. This is me taking MetaPower. And so within just a couple months, you could start to notice the difference. I've lost 20 pounds. You can see the clarity of my skin, how much it's changed. People comment on my skin all the time. This is me 7:30 in the morning with no makeup on, so you can see the changes. I have a healthier glow. It definitely helped with any kind of brain fog that I had. Really good sleep at night. Okay, I sleep so much better now. Balancing my energy, my mood management, like all the things. Okay, it's an incredible system. I talk about it all the time. All right, as we circle back, okay, I just fire hosed you with a whole bunch of incredible information. And hopefully, in the beginning, if you wrote down what your health concern was, hopefully I discussed it, right? I tackled it. I talked about something that would be supportive for that situation. Was it stress and anxiety, pain and inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support, depression, weight concerns, all those things, right? Just imagine what your daily life would be without those concerns, because we have natural solutions for it. And sometimes people will say to me, "Gosh, Kara, I didn't realize how bad it was, like how bad I really felt until I got to the point where I don't feel it anymore, right? I'm feeling so much better now. Looking back, I thought that that was just a way of life. Like that was just the way that life was going to be. I'm getting older. That's just, just how it's going to be. And I love working with people that are feeling frustrated at that point of thinking that it's just an age thing, right? And there's nothing we can do about it because there are natural solutions, there are answers. We are designed to be able to, use essential oils, use natural tools, what we call gifts of the earth, right? That's what doTERRA actually means, is gifts of the earth. We're designed to use these to be able to support our bodies and our systems. So if you're wondering how to be able to get doTERRA products in your home, right? How can you order? I'll tell you a couple different ways to do it. They are available for retail at the retail prices, of course. And this would be great if you were buying like maybe 1 or 2 oils that you want to just try or test it out. But you can actually get these products at a wholesale price. All right. They're always going to be 25% off the retail price. And because you're connected to me and you're here at this class tonight, I can send you my link and there's no membership fee. You don't pay any $35 membership fee. If anybody just like went to the doTERRA website and tried to place an order, there would be a membership fee. Okay. But because you're connected to me, that $35 membership fee gets waived and you get that 25% off of the retail prices. You get shipped right to your door. You can order what you want, when you want, whenever you want. And you're always going to get that retail price. You get folded into our community of education and support. And I'm your oil girl. You can ask me absolutely any questions. Okay. We do have some ways that you can get below wholesale for brand new customers when you pick what's called a starter kit. Okay. You don't have to do that, but it is available. Obviously, we put together what we call a starter kit because we want you to be really successful when you get started so that you can feel completely empowered, that you can combat 85 to 90% of whatever comes up in the home. You'll be like, I have an oil for that, right? And so let me show you what those options are. Oh, wait. First of all, it's January. So we have something special going on. We have a new member special. So this is pretty cool. For the month of January, if you enroll with a 100 PV order, PV is product value, and then you place what do we call a loyalty rewards order of 100 PV in February, you'll get 100 free product points in March. Okay, 100 free product points is basically like 100 doTERRA dollars that you can cash in for a free product. And I will show you exactly how to do that when you get started. When you get 150 PV, any of 100, I mean, anything's going to include the free membership, but we have this bubble diffuser this month. So this is so cool. It's motion activated. So when you walk into a room, I have this in the back hall, and this will hold the charge, I think, for like 12 hours or something. But I usually just keep it plugged in because it's in the back hall. But you can move this around and you can set it on normal or high, but it's motion activated. So I think I have a picture of it. No, I don't. I don't know where it went. Okay, it's motion activated. So that means that anytime you walk past, it just lets out a few puffs of the oil. I have lavender in here. It's one of my favorites. I have this also in the hallway in our house. So I know when my teenage children are coming home at night, because I will smell these puffs of lavender. It smells amazing. And I know that they're home safe. It's super, super amazing. So that's the way it works. That's a special for January. If I can answer any questions about that later if you're wondering. But here are some of the starter kits, okay? Healthy Start. This has all of those 10 oils that we talked about, the lavender, the lemon, the peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, on guard, digestin, and a pebble diffuser. Okay, you want to have a diffuser. It's really important. And sometimes people will say, well, I already have one. Trust me, okay? You are going to want more than one diffuser in your home because you don't want to be carrying that thing around. We have one in the kitchen, we have one in the family room, we have one, each person has one in the bedroom. I have one here in my office. So you definitely want to have them around. And then you can add any products to that, okay? You can want to add the coconut oil, or if you want to add adaptive or balance, remember all of those products you're going to get at 25% off of the retail. So a Healthy Start Kit, that's 160. That includes your free wholesale account, and access to our VIP group, all those things, and support from me. Another great one that I love to talk about is Healthy Habits. So, if you are interested in that Lifelong Vitality, that supplement program that I talked about, this comes in the kit. You also get some important oils like On Guard, Balance, frankincense is in here, tangerine is in here, lavender is in here. You get that deep blue rub. You also get what's called Digestin Terrazyme. It's a natural enzyme that helps to break down your food and puts a lot less stress on your digestive system so you can absorb your nutrients better, and PB Assist, which is a pre and probiotic. Okay. Again, same situation. You're going to get 25% off at the retail, access to our group, all the good things. That one's $195. You can do some custom things. Okay. Remember that you're not linked into having to get a starter kit, but here's some ideas. You could do the Family Essentials kit, and then you could add like wild orange. You could add the coconut oil. You could add the deep blue stick. That'd be 174. And that would help you to be able to get that bubble diffuser and some free reference books from me. Okay. I always make sure new customers always get free reference books. This is another great one of doing for 267. You get the Lifelong Vitality Pack, you get the MetaPower Collagen, the Deep Blue Stick, lemon, on guard, and this is what Shinrin Yoku looks like. Okay, but as a roller ball, it smells great. We use it all the time, but you can just roll it right on. It can be your personal like perfume. Okay. What is another one? Or you could do something simple like, you know what? I love the oils. I'll jump into those later because I will have a wholesale account, right? And so let me get started with these supplements first. Let me use the Lifelong Vitality and the collagen. That's 150. Or you can do something really simple. You're like, you know what? Let me try lemon, on guard, balance, a lavender roller ball, and on guard sanitizing mist. That one's $104. So again, remember this can be completely customized to you. If you tell me what your specific health concerns are or what spoke to you tonight, we can create a completely customized package and it can be exactly what you want. Okay. And like I said, those are the two reference books that I love to give to new customers. So, what you can expect from me, you get that welcome packet with your reference books. You're folded into our private Facebook group. You can do a free 30-minute personal wellness consult. And you're invited to our free continuing education classes. So we offer Wellness Wednesdays every single Wednesday. These are available to our members. And so you can watch them live, or you will get access to a private library. Again, that's for our customers. Then you can watch all the recordings of our classes from the last 5 years. And you get 24-hour care and support. So anyone who's on this call, you know that I will answer your question like that, whether it's a text or an email. I am here to support you on your wellness journey. Okay. If you are interested, we have an amazing event coming up this Saturday. It's called Reclaim Your Health, and it is extra special because we had one in October, we had one in December. This is our final one of this series, and it is incredible because Dr. Brannick Riggs is coming from DoTerra. He is the Vice President of Education, the Chairman of Scientific and Medical Education Committee. He knows his stuff. Okay, so he's going to be there, and it's only $10, and you get to experience all of doTERRA. So you get to make a lotion, okay, a toxin-free lotion. You get to make these cute little bath salts. You get to try the MetaPower. You get to try our pre and probiotic. You get to try the Deep Blue, and you even get this little Deep Blue exercise band. Like there's a whole bunch of giveaways for it. It's this Saturday, the 27th, 10 to 12. Let me know. I'll send you the link. It's going to be incredible. And I'm super excited that he's going to be here teaching with us. Okay. It's going to be amazing. So if you can come to that, I highly recommend it. It's a total hands on experience, and you get to go away with a ton of free product for only $10. All right. And I love to end my class with this. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. Okay. That's my whole goal, is just to help to improve the quality of life and living a better lifestyle and be able to do it naturally. Okay. All right. Let me wheel of names. Let me make sure I got everyone. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have everybody? I think I'm missing Shirley. And who else am I missing? Okay, I've got Irene. I've got Joan. I've got Kelly. I've got Mary, Shirley, and Tabitha, right? Let me know. Am I missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, yeah, because I'm the seventh person. That's why. All right, so let's see who is going to get the custom roller. I think I just have to spin. Here we go. Oh, this is fun, right? Okay. Oh, so close, Mary. Okay, it's going to Tabitha. I will connect with you. Look at, they're clapping for you. You got confetti, all that stuff. Pretty awesome. So I'm going to stop recording this.